Good morning, you guys. We're gonna start right in on this video. I was trying to show you the color that we are using, and it is Fair 120N. And I will say a lot of this video is elf. I did not intend for it to go that way, but that's just kind of the way that it happened. This is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. Okay. Like I said, Fair 120N. I also used their camo concealer, the one with the matte finish. I do have Fair Warm with the concealer color. I like to use a brush with this. I have no idea what this brush is. I know it's Real Techniques, but as for the name of the brush, I have no idea. Yeah. So this video is part 2 of probably more than a 2-part series of videos. I'm not really sure, but this is most definitely part 2 to the video that I am working on. Okay. You'll see we end up using this brush a few times. I tend to put foundation on more of the outside of my face because it gets, I don't really know how to explain what it does, like spotty, I guess. There was a hair in the foundation and I couldn't get rid of it. It gets kind of cakey, spotty, weird. Oh my. It gets kind of weird on my skin if I have too much product from the center of my face, if that makes any sense. However, I will be putting this stuff that we use in this video back in the little basket that I have. That sounded very strange. I'm very sorry. So there goes the camo CC cream thing. I do go back in a while and use concealer, I think twice. And of course, if I'm not singing and dancing, it's not my video, okay? Don't even get me started. This is the concealer. I like to go in on the darker spots on my eyes. And then the very tip of my nose. This, putting concealer over the spot on my lip. Ooh, that stings. Ooh, that is not very nice. Trying to put concealer on the outside of my eye. I did try a couple of different things with this makeup look, and you will see it. I put it on the side of my face. Just know the one that's closer to my ear on, it's my left side. I'm not really sure what side it would be for you guys, but for me, it's my left side. I have a much harder time seeing that side of my face. My vision is not very good, first of all. I'm not really sure how to I don't want to make it sound bad, but it's like restricted, I guess. I don't know. It's harder for me to see the left side of my face, okay? It's noticeably harder for me. Anyway, moving on. Blending in the concealer, and I thought we were going to use a eyeshadow. Oh my gosh. Why is it every time I'm doing a damn voiceover, I yawn so many times? I thought we were going to use a eye primer, and I forget what it's called. I'm having a brain fart. Oh, eyeshadow base. Why could I not remember that? Turns out we didn't need it, so I ended up putting that and bronzer away. We still used bronzer. It was hard to see it, but we still used it. We still got it. So, okay. Oh my god. Just trying to blend this concealer on the tip of my nose. And of course with the singing and dancing. Just gotta sing and dance. Just gotta be happy, okay? This is my way of being happy. Also, I already talked about this comment, but a very special person, wrote something in a comment that I'm okay with it. Like, that doesn't bother me, but I didn't realize that I was as upset and as sad as I was. I don't mean to show that anymore. I don't want to show that anymore, but sometimes it just happens. But yes, you also asked what... I did a whole separate video of this. Anything Star Wars and Star Trek is his absolute favorite. Anyway, back to the makeup. This goddamn stick is Physicians Formula Butter Glow and Go. I have the one in... Sun-Kissed Rose, I think. That's what it says 5E04M, and then underneath it says Sun-Kissed Rose. I do like the bronzer side of this because I find that it blends out light enough for my skin tone. It's easy to work with. The one from e.l.f. that I have quite literally blends out to nothing. So I don't really care for that one, honestly. I like the Physicians Formula one better. I just wish they were not that expensive. $15 for one two-sided stick. I think it's a little bit ridiculous, but that's just me. Okay. So I'm trying to blend the bronzer / contour, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't really care. Down my face. I did find it easier to try to blend it out nicely, and then I got irritated with it, and then I just kind of went for it, if you will. And then I went back with the concealer yet again, and did it that way. Oh my gosh! It is only 6:30, and I'm already yawning like crazy. Beagle? If you don't behave your beagle, you're gonna get it. because I'm not dealing with your shit. But yes, I love the bronzer side of the Physicians Formula contour bronzer stick, whatever the hell it's called. I did leave the concealer on my nose a little bit longer than what I would have liked. It was kind of hard to blend out afterward, but you can see I'm doing the best that I can. I eventually end up putting a headband on, which helps with stray hairs, I guess. But you can see I'm trying to blend it out. It is a complete struggle. It is not an easy thing to do, but I don't really care for the blush on this one. I do like the bronzer, like I said. Anyway, moving on. I don't remember what is next. I think we blend out the nose. Oh, the blush. Don't get me started on this. You'll see what happened. This is the Camo Liquid Blush. Not the original one that I had wanted, but this one is in Peach Perfect. It is very pigmented. A very small amount of this goes a long way. You will see right there. Gosh. Okay. Turn you guys around here. Okay. See? It landed on my shirt. I was not very happy about that. Anyway. Now, I am gonna do my best to blend this with a combination of, like, patting and then, like, rubbing almost, but not, with a very light hand, obviously. I did go over this liquid camo blush with a Milani blush. I finally got my hands on the Bake Powdered Blush number 5, and it's called Luminoso. I'm a blush addict. I love blush. I tend to go heavy-handed on it because it is the first thing, when you do makeup, it is the first thing that will leave your face. So I tend to go on the blush heavy side. I don't really care. We're finally blending out the highlight on the nose, by the way. But, yes. So, I do find Peach Perfect from e.l.f. and Luminoso to be a very nice blend, especially together. I tried for the e.l.f. blush to be back a little bit further than the Luminoso blush, and I wanted my highlight to almost blend in. Here we go again. I keep yawning. I'm sorry. But yes, put the e.l.f. blush back further, kind of middle section, and then your Milani Luminoso blush up towards the apples of your cheek, if that makes sense, and then blend in your highlight. I did go in with a smaller, more precise brush for the highlight, and I used a loose highlight powder. So right here is Coty Airspun powder. This is just the regular one. This is the translucent extra coverage one. I do have one in a small container that has a little bit of glitter mixed in. However, I did notice that throughout the day there, the glitter kind of faded away, I guess. I was extremely happy with the placement of this powder and how everything was turning out. I loved it. But for the powder that has the glitter in it, which you guys will see, I tried to concentrate that on the center of my face and not like all over, if that makes sense. I'm just trying to not necessarily like bake, if you will, but set it down enough where it won't move on my combination skin. I originally thought I had just oily skin. I never realized that you can put 2 and 2 together and have dry patches all over your face, but also have oily, like, T-zone. For me, this is the one with the glitter in it. For me, it's like most of my forehead, and then like down the center of my face, and then from my chin back, I guess, is dry. I really hope this makes sense. I'm trying, okay? I'm doing the best I can. So this one, like I said, has glitter mixed in. Love. And I gotta go get a beagle. Hold on, guys. You're coming with me. You're not supposed to be policking, are you? Bad beagle. Bad beagle. In the middle of doing something, and you like to interrupt me. Damn it, now I gotta pee. Okay, so we are trying to concentrate it to the center of my face. We took the beagle out of the cone, and she starts being naughty. Stop being naughty. Stop it. I don't care. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to place it like underneath where we put the highlighter, if that makes sense. God dang, I'm doing the best I can. Okay. Trying to just concentrate the powder more. This is the same brush that I went in with the highlighter. Okay. Still the powder. I did just now realize I already powdered my chin, but I kind of went in again with it. I absolutely love the way this eye look came out. I love it. Okay, trying to get rid of all the creases from the concealer. I could have blended the bronzer a little bit more on right side, I think. The side that you can kind of see right now. I wouldn't be singing and dancing. It wouldn't be my video. You guys know this. Powder brush. Alright, we're gonna go in and try to blend everything together now. I do not want a lot of powder on this brush because I already have all of that previously placed powder, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna go through everything. I do think some of the glitter came off after this step, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so I also I showed you the difference with a brow gel and a brow powder. Maddie, knock it off. I love you to death, girl, but you're a pain in my butt. She is a pain in the butt. But yes, so somebody's at the gun range again. Hey, going crazy over there. God dang. I have the door open right now so I can hear a lot of what's going on outside. I am going to blend part of it. I don't know if I caught it on camera, but I did blend it down my neck as well. Tried to put the powder that came out on that. Okay, here is the Luminoso blush. I couldn't get it open. I went over the top of it. Oh god, not feeling too good there. Nausea hits all the damn time. Trying to see what is gonna happen. There is one point where I do have to cut the camera pretty immediately, I guess. So no, I want to put the most color at the apples of my cheeks and not further back, but more or less just blend it in to the other one. No. My personal opinion, okay? You don't have to agree with me here, but you put blush on your nose, it makes you look sunburnt. I don't care, okay? I'm blending everything together right here, but you put blush on your nose, you're basically making yourself look like you're sunburned. I don't know if that's the look you're going for, but it's just not my cup of tea. It is not something that I like. Here's the loose highlighter that we used. Coty Airspun Loose Face Highlighter in Snow Much Ice. It's number 100. I did want to go in with a more detailed brush, like that. I just wanted the very top of my nose highlighted. Yeah, so. Trying to not go too crazy with this. Top of the lip. You'll see that step really honestly doesn't matter. If you wear like a lip oil or something, it might be able to help, but with the lipstick and the lip oil that I put over the lipstick, that didn't really do anything for it. So Again, detailed brush. Don't want too much. Just a very small amount. And yes, my nose has been driving me nuts all day. Trying to do the best I can. You can see it's harder on one side than the other. Yes, my nose is still driving me nuts. Again, with the highlighter, trying to just blend it into the blush a little bit better here. I don't want too much on this other brush, but I'm just trying to get rid of the harsh lines that are there. I didn't know if I would have to cut the camera there. Like I said, I just wanted to blend away the harsh lines. Loving the way that the base came out today. The eyes, I wanted to do something very specific with the eyes. That's probably not gonna happen for a while. Again, nauseous and cut. This is the brow stuff that I've been using recently. I've been playing with the more natural brows. This I really like. Now, I will say the company has no idea who I am. If I ever do any kind of sponsored content, you guys will be the first to know. Quite honestly, not a lot of people know this, but on Instagram, my neighbor's dog is going crazy, I'm sorry. But people have offered to send PR to me, and I have straight up told them no. I don't want to work with them. There was a glasses company, there was a jewelry company. I still have my anchor necklace on. It's not gonna come off. It's gonna come off in the shower just because I am kind of rough with body wash, and I think it'll make it last quite a bit longer if I don't try to get it wet. I love the anchor necklace. It is so light. Honestly, I at one point today forgot that it was there. I got up to flush the toilet and saw it sitting on the outside of my shirt and immediately thought of the person who sent it to me. I will say, I do have a video of the very first time I saw it. Me and my mom ended up kind of yelling at each other, so there was not so much fun going on there. I told my mom that I had made a mess up, and she doesn't believe that it is me. A matter of fact, she had texted hubby about it, and I was like, no, it wasn't him that did it. It was honestly me. But I have a video of that. I would have to explain the starting of the video, but I can post that as well. This is Maybelline Express Brow. I I went through it with a brow brush. This is a way more natural brow than what I'm used to, so I'm trying to take it slowly, okay? But if you're in a rush, it might work for you. I don't know what color I have. 255. How does anybody expected to read what in the hell that says? God. I think, if I remember correctly, it's soft brown. Anyway, I am now going through it with the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. I love this thing, okay? My sister got this for me. The wax is completely gone, okay? I have another wax that I have and that I use sometimes. I need to use it a lot more often, honestly. But somebody's talking outside my RV. Anyway, I love this combination together. It is so good. The Ultimate Brow Kit doesn't have, like, a specific color. Yes. Loving the way this is coming out. Loving the way that we smell. We smell good today. That's all I care. Okay. I want to show you the difference with the Express Brow and the powder versus just the Express Brow. Who is talking outside my damn RV? God dang, do you have to be so loud? Oh, Jesus. Oh, that scared me. Okay. Hold on. Okay. This is the brow. That's funny. The eyeshadow palette that I want to play a lot more in, honestly. This is the Sugar Cookie palette from e.l.f. I went in with 4 colors in here. Now, there is 2 colors for the inner corner that is not in this palette, but it is another e.l.f. product. It is the e.l.f. Mint Melt in Mint to Be. Now, I used the top color, ouch, for the matte part of the lid. Ooh, I'm sorry. And then there's like a really nice light brown in this palette. And then I used 2 other colors to darken up the crease a little bit. I didn't want it to be like a huge difference. Like, you can see it, but you're not sure if that's like eyeshadow or like a natural type eyeshadow, I guess. But here is the next color that we are going to use. And this palette, love the color payoff on this palette is amazing, honestly. But there's a lot of kickback. That's kind of a downer for me personally. I don't really care for getting a whole bunch of kickback like I did with this palette, but I find it well worth it for the amount of pigment that you can get. I love this whole thing is so buildable. You don't have to have it the way that I did. Like, if you want it like darker in the crease like I did, you have that option with this palette. With another palette, I'm not gonna say brands here, but with another kind of well-known brand, I guess, you can't do that with the other brand. With this one, yes, you can, very much can. So this, I saw one of my favorite creators on YouTube do that. I didn't see a huge difference with it. But we tried it. It's there. That's kind of what it is. Alright, now, can you even see the other two colors? We're gonna mix two darker colors. One, I guess you could consider a cool tone, and the other one, I guess you could consider a warm tone. Mix those two together just to put a little bit more definition in the crease, and I wanted it darker on the outer side of the outer corner of my eye. So I took a bigger blending brush with nothing on it, and blended it out a little bit more. Blended it to my liking. Yes. Now, I didn't put eye... Are you kidding me? Quit it. Everything is going off. What I was trying to say is, for this look in particular, I didn't feel like it needed eyeliner on the top. You obviously have that option if that's something that you want. But I'm going to take a small compact brush and go into the two shimmery colors. I'm gonna kind of mix them together to get the color that I want, I guess. I wanted this to be, I guess, the center of attention, I guess. I'm still trying to figure out how to make it look the way that I want it to. I did end up going in with a different colored eyeliner. This is one of the gel cream liners from ColourPop. The color is completely off. Like, I have... Oh my god, what are you doing, Maddie? Ugh. She's driving me nuts. What are you doing? Quit your damn putzing. Get into your bed. Beagle, get into your bed. Ugh. I love her to death, but she drives me nuts. Especially when she knows I'm in the middle of something. Okay. I'm gonna try to ignore her the best that I can. I love her to death. Please don't say, like, I don't love my dogs. No, that is not true. I love my dogs. Technically, if you want to get technical here, all 3 of these dogs are under my name. I love my girls just as much as I love my boy. Okay? The only reason it seems like I pay more attention to him is because right now he is an active working service dog. Okay? I have to keep his training in tip-top shape. That requires me to do a lot more training with him. Xena is more of an indoor, in-home type service dog. And Maddie is retired. Like, she don't want to do anything. Anyway, back to the makeup. This eyeliner was insanely hard to get open, first of all. Okay. Mascara. Let me just explain the whole mascara situation. I hate this wand. Okay? However, I love the formula. I love the wand on the Clump Crusher one. So, I'm trying to do what I can here, okay? Love this wand. It is so much easier to put mascara on with the Clump Crusher wand rather than the Colossal Big Shot mascara. So, that is there, and I believe we have lips and bronzer left, okay? I'm gonna say that with the bronzer, is from a trio from Rimmel London. I do not see this brand being talked about at all. And they have some amazing products. Yep, we messed it up. Twitchy McGee over here. Good golly. Fighting with this damn mascara, I can tell you. I did get rid of the little mess up, but I did that off camera. Alright, we're going in with bronzer. Like I said, this palette does not get talked about near enough. Okay, this is Coral Glow. Highlighter, bronzer, and blush. Today, specifically, I just wanted it for the bronzer color. I never know with products like this, where I should store them. So, this particular product tends to go any which way, honestly. But yes, I do love the bronzer color on this. For the lips, okay? I gotta clean up all this stuff, because I need to desperately clean my brushes. Like, it's bad. Okay. For, lips. Okay? Revlon. The lip color that I used is number 130 Rose Velvet. And we're just partying. We're just having a good time. We're reaching for the lipsticks and the lip oil. rose velvet. And then on top of it, I went in with the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. It says it's an oil. However, it's more of a lip gloss consistency. I do wipe the doe foot applicator with the Glow Reviver lip oil. I do wipe it off after I put it on with the lip color, if that makes any sense. Now, this is a combination that I never thought I would love as much as I do. The lip color, I really like. You'll see it here. I really like the lip oil. My neighbor's dog is barking again. Sorry. But again, Revlon, like, why are we not talking more drugstore companies? Also, bring back colored and full-length makeup tutorials. Please, I beg of you. Like, I don't like the short-form content. I'm not about it. I don't care for it. Just bring back the full makeup tutorials. Now, I'm gonna wipe it off. There you go. And I love the way the mascara looks just on the top. I love you guys, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Here's some pictures for you. Bye, guys.